What's up, guys? Back here with another video. Today we're going to be cleaning a deck. We're going to be cleaning my mom's deck for Mother's Day. So we're going to try to get it cleaned up before she has a bunch of people coming over. But yeah, I figured I would go ahead and show y'all let me pop this off here and show y'all the deck. So this deck has never been sealed. I'm going to be staining it for her too, which I'll probably make a video of that for y'all as well. But this deck is pretty bad. There's some pretty heavy stains. I already know I'm probably gonna have to sand some stuff. But another reason was I was gonna show y'all what I'm gonna be using. So we switched cleaners. We used to use, and it's a great product that we used to use. This Wood Wizard from Southeast Soft Wash. It makes the cleaning process so much easier. It does the same desirable clean as the other stuff that we used to use, but it was a powder form. The powder form was let me flip this around here. So the powder form took a long time to dilute into the water. So sometimes I would have to kind of turn my hot water machine on and like bump it up to 100 degrees just so the powder could dilute better, because it would clog up my tips a lot, which was very annoying, and it kind of would happen quite a bit. So that's the cool thing about Wood Wizard is, so they say 4 parts water to 1 part cleaner. I like to go a little bit stronger. I do 3 parts water to 1 part. It just kind of, I don't know if it just gets a little bit of a deeper clean, but that's kind of the ratio that I like. 1 jug of this will almost make 5 gallons. And honestly, that's probably all it's going to take for this deck, is probably 5 gallons. So this should clean up really well. I don't know what's going to happen with these spots. I don't know, like, because the guy that my mom bought this house a few months ago, so he had a bunch of like workout stuff and everything on it. I don't know exactly what these stains are. I'm hoping it's just kind of from where it's just been sitting there and shaded from the sun and stuff is kind of what I think it is. But yeah, I'm gonna put y'all on a time lapse and let y'all see what Wood Wizard can do. So application process is very simple, guys. You just want to basically rule of thumb, keep everything wet. So just move as fast as possible and spray. I will say, while you are spraying this on there, be careful walking on the surfaces that you've already sprayed. The stuff starts to grab on to all of that filth and dirt and stuff, so it will make the surface slippery. So be careful. But yeah, just, keep spraying and keep it all wet. Y'all, so we've got the deck treated. I forgot to mention the reason why I like to do the 3-to-1 ratio is because you want to keep it wet. You want to let this stuff set on the deck for at least 20 minutes. It's very crucial because you want it to get in there as deep as possible. But you can already, yeah, it's going to turn out really nice because it's already starting to get really gummy. But the reason why, let me finish my thought and not squirrel here. The 3-to-1 ratio is, so they call for a 4-to-1, but after you apply it, it's going to dry because you want to go ahead and apply the entire deck. Don't work in sections, just go ahead and treat the entire deck. If it does dry, it's not really going to harm it because you're going to get it off pretty soon. But you can pre-wet or you can post-wet after you get the treatment on there, and you really won't be affecting the strength of the cleaner, and you'll be able to keep it wet for that 20 minutes. And it really won't be dropping the strength of it. So that's kind of my method and how I like to do it. It works great for me. But I will put y'all on a tripod as soon as this gets done dwelling and we go to start cleaning. I use a high pressure tip, but that's only because, for one, I have cleaned a bunch of decks. I've cleaned a bunch of fences. So I know, for one, what I'm doing. I'm not stopping on it. I'm not getting the tip up very close. You can use soft wash tips with this stuff. It just takes longer. That's for any wood cleaner. So as long as you know what you're doing, you can use a high pressure tip, but you don't want to keep your gun angled or anything. You want to keep it straight up and down, keep the fan even on both sides, because if you drop the angle of the tip down here on where like my pinky is, the pressure is going to be greater than it is up on the top. So you have a greater chance of etching into the wood. So that's why a lot of people say, you know, unless you know what you're doing, don't use a high pressure tip. So here, let me flip you around. But you can already see, I mean, look, it's just, look at that. So yeah, this will clean up very nicely. So yeah, I'll put you on a time lapse and let y'all watch me work. Okay, y'all, to go a little further into kind of technique and what I was talking about, rule of thumb is basically the biggest thing is how you start when you're cleaning wood. So the start is basically where the pressure starts on the wood, obviously, you know, haha. But you want to not have that pressure on one spot. So you want to either be in a sweeping motion starting, or you want to be like 3 to 4 foot off the ground with the wand, and then you can pull the trigger if you're pointing down towards at the wood. But you never want to be up close to the wood, and you don't want to be basically in any angle or anything like that that's going to etch the wood. So it's kind of all in cleaning the deck and not etching, because if you have a problem with etching, then you really only need to use soft wash tips and not high pressure tips. All right, guys, so we're all finished here with my mom's deck. So you can tell, I mean, obviously I don't have a dry pick right now. Probably gonna, I don't know if I'll have this edited by Mother's Day and posted. I'm gonna try to, but if not, then I will get some pictures when I'm here for Mother's Day next weekend, and I'll put that in the video with you. But yeah, I mean, it cleaned up nice. It took out, so it was just all of those spots that were over here from like all those workout benches and stuff. They're all gone from what I can tell. Maybe when it dries there might be, but there's just a few spots that I've got to sand and stuff. I'll probably do like one light sand over of the deck, and then I'll seal it, but stain and seal it. But yeah, if this was a job that I was charging for, this would be somewhere around the 900 to 1,000 mark. This is about, I'm wanting to say this is close to about 500 square feet coverable surface. And then here, I'll show y'all. Sorry about the sun, y'all. I don't have a fancy camera that's got the sun filter thing. So this one was half full. Finished that one off, and then shit, I already took my other one back. But y'all can tell right there, that one is half full as well. I just don't want to walk over there by the machine. It's super loud, so it'll just kind of mess up the video. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up, clean up, and head home. She looks good. For a deck my mom thought she was gonna have to replace. She thought it was too far gone with all the stains and everything, but I don't know. Is Wood Wizard worth a damn, y'all? I don't know if it's worth a damn or not. I'm just kidding, y'all. Seriously, don't be sleeping on Wood Wizard, y'all. Use it. It's good stuff. I mean, I think cleaner cost basically was like, what, 1 full gallon? And then my time and some fuel. So yeah. I don't know how much proof y'all need on Wood Wizard, but yeah, it's a great freaking product. Totally recommend it, y'all. Check out Southeast Soft Wash. Later. Peace. All right, guys, so it actually dried a little bit quicker than I thought it would, so I've been here a little bit longer. But so in person you can't see the darkness, it's just the way the sun and everything is kind of happening. I mean, it's all, there you go. Okay, there, that's actually what it looks like in the light, I guess because I was in the shade. So it took everything back to golden browns, and super happy. Cool.